Hello my dear professionals, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll share 5 tips that can help you stand out as a unique candidate. Everybody appears for the interview after a good preparation of their core subject. I think which is very important. It is the key. You should be good at the job for which you are applying. I mean, that's the bottom line. But there are a lot of people out there who are at the same level on those skills, job skills, whatever technical stuff is required or the job skill is required. People are rehearsing the same question and answers, and they are well prepared to explain that logic, that programming language, or that process flow. I get it. But the problem is there are a lot of them doing the same thing. So how will you make yourself stand out and make yourself look unique in the crowd? So if you're somebody who is okay to put that little bit extra effort to stand out from the crowd, then here are 5 tips for you. Number 1, research about the company. Get to know the company and make sure that you're aware what products or services they are in. Sometimes, especially young professionals, they do not even know the difference between IT and ITES, which is IT enabled services. So guys, if a company is into software product development and one company is in ITES, and you do not know the difference, that looks very bad, especially when you project yourself as a technology enthusiast with all the technical stuff, but you do not know these basic differences. This is not taught in any college curriculum. This is something that you'll get to know when you research about companies, when you get to know what products and services they are offering. Because when you get to know the products and services, you will try to find out, oh, it looks similar, but what is the difference between the two products? Why this company is doing this service and why the other company is doing the other service? So all of this sound like common sense, but this common sense comes from that extra effort that you put into researching about the companies. And the great place, of course, to know about the companies is their official website, their LinkedIn company pages. There, especially on the LinkedIn company pages, you will find out what's the latest launch done by the company in terms of product or services, whatever they are offering. What are the recent client acquisitions that has happened, because a lot of companies are nowadays announcing it on the LinkedIn just to make their presence felt. So that's a great source for you to know that, oh, recently the company has acquired this project or launch this service. So I come equipped with all these skills that can help company to grow better. So now obviously the interviewer is not expecting you to be a rock star and 100% match to all the tools and technology that the company uses. No, but when you try to talk about these things, it projects a great impression on the interviewer. They immediately get this feeling that you are not somebody just a next job seeker in the queue of 1,000 other people. No, you are somebody different, and you took your time, put that little effort to research about companies and how thoroughly you are prepared when it comes to companies research. That means that you are willing to work with the brand, you are invested in the brand, you are invested in that company already. Point number 2, showcase your soft skills. Now when it comes to soft skill, people's perception about it ends on the communication side only. They think if they can speak well in English language, that's enough, that's a good enough soft skill. So that's not the total picture, guys. Obviously a good communication is a key and is very good to have, will give you a great edge, but soft skills are much more than that. Now apart from communication, your soft skills can be your teamwork, your problem solving skill, your adaptability. These soft skills are highly valued in job market. If you can give few examples exhibiting all these skills in maybe in your professional life. If you're a fresher, you can give some from your college life, any project that you did. If you can give some examples here, that will add so much weightage to your overall interview performance that it's beyond explanation. Because ultimately companies want somebody who is good in all these skills, soft skills that I just described. Because if somebody is totally a rock star technically, is very sound, very good, but that person is a total no or zero in terms of teamwork, in terms of adaptability, and collaborating within teams, that then no company wants that person. Maybe that person will thrive in smaller setups because those companies are still emerging, and somebody who is good technically and can make the product or service go live in the market, that's the maximum expectation they have. Maybe this kind of attitude works there, but in bigger MNCs, collaboration and teamwork is something that will get you ahead in your career. Point number 3, demonstrate your cultural fit. Every company values an employee who can fit into diverse background culture. Especially in MNCs, you will get to work with clients from all over the world, or maybe teams from all over the world. Maybe the teams are of your company itself in different locations, but you get to work with them. So if you can give some examples, explain to the interview how you have worked in cross-cultural teams, not necessarily like outside India, but in India also we have so many regions, so many cultures, that if you describe some example which shows that you are somebody who values the diversity in everything you do, because people from different background thinks differently about few things, people from different genders thinks about the same thing differently. So you get inputs from diverse backgrounds, from diverse context, so that will help you improve your product or services so much, because otherwise you will just create the product or services just to cater to the need of one specific set of people or companies, which is definitely then not scalable and not as profitable business as it would be if it comes from an inclusivity point of view. Next on the list is highlight your achievements, be it your personal life. If you are a fresher and you do not have any experience to talk about in the interview where you can describe about your achievements, no worries. Take examples from your personal experience. Talk about any event where you were able to achieve something. It can be extracurricular activities. Maybe you went on a hiking trip and the situation turned bad and you were able to survive with the strategies that you three or four friends came up with, and how you came up about those strategies in that worse environment. So things like that, where you can project your achievements, that yes, things were not going fine, but you made it work because of your skills, because of your strategies, something of that sort. And obviously if you are a professional, then you have to talk about your achievements from your previous job, from your career journey so far. That will add so much weightage. And do not shy away. Do not think that it will come across as a bragging thing. No, the attitude determines whether you are bragging about a thing or you are just highlighting your achievements. In a very subtle way, you have to highlight your achievements. Otherwise, you can come across as somebody who is, just like everybody else. And then what's so special about you? Why the company should hire you? So these little things make a huge difference in the decision making of the interviewer. Next point on the list is showcase your willingness to learn. Showcasing your willingness to learn is very important, regardless of at what level you are interviewing. You are a fresher going for an entry level job, or you're an experienced professional going for a lateral level hiring, it doesn't matter. Showcasing that you are willing to learn and you have already put some effort in that direction will give you a huge edge. For example, you are interviewing for some company and you already know that that particular company uses a cloud platform called Azure. Now there are various cloud platforms out there in the market, and every company chooses one or other. Now the company you worked in the past were using some other cloud platform, but just because you already knew, you researched that this company is working on Azure cloud platform, Microsoft Azure, rather than other cloud platforms, for example Amazon, AWS, all of that. You went ahead and you already learned the basics of that cloud platform. How amazing is that? I mean, the job description will not say this. They will say that any cloud platform would work, but when you mention about things like this, that you research about the company and that's why you learned that platform already, just to be there, it hits differently. This shows how willing you are to learn every new stuff that comes your way to do this new job well. How great is that? Now in that job interview, even if you haven't answered few things about that new technology or the job, the interviewer will get this impression that if this person has already made an effort to learn this cloud platform, this another thing is not a big deal. He or she will learn it eventually because there's a willingness to learn. So these little things makes a huge difference in perception of the interviewers. So guys, here is a quick summary of all the tips that we discussed in this video to give you that edge in your next job interview. Make sure that you use all of them, and do share your success stories that you get using these tips in the comment section down below of this video, so that others can really see that these little things make so much of difference in your overall performance in a job interview. So guys, with that, we came to the end of this video. I'm signing off. You keep on watching more content on the Corporate Diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.